Hello and welcome to our next breakout speaker. Known to many as the Magnetic Voice, Monique McDonald is a Grammy-nominated, award-winning vocal specialist and charisma coach. Initially terrified to audition or speak publicly, Monique studied intensely with excellent coaches to cultivate her confidence. And as a result, she's celebrated with outstanding opera and masterclass performances throughout Europe, Russia, Japan, the US, including Carnegie Hall, New York City, and the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. And when Monique helps you uncover your natural charisma and your magnetic voice, you benefit from secrets learned in over 20 years through high-stakes performance combined with her unique coaching style. And her passion is inspiring charismatic communication and mastery of the human voice to empower leaders, speakers, and business owners. And so we welcome to this stage, Monique McDonald. The floor is yours, Monique.
Hello, Donna, and thank you so much for that lovely introduction. I am so grateful to be here, not only as your host and MC, but now as a speaker talking about what I love the most. So you all know that I was trained in being on stage and getting people to know, like, and trust me through telling stories. And what you may not know about me is that my mother was my voice teacher. And like a lot of people, when I was a little girl, I wanted to grow up and be just like my mom. And one day I got to go to one of her concerts here in New York City at Columbia University in their chapel. And this structure had this huge dome. And I went up, I don't know how I did it when I was probably about 4 or 5, and I got myself up the stairs to the top of the dome, and I heard her voice in a way I had never heard it before. She'd always sung me lullabies, but the way that her voice was vibrating in this space literally vibrated my little body in a way that I didn't even really know what was happening to me. And I was so lucky to have been brought into this world by this amazing woman who was a humanitarian who taught how to heal through the human voice. And I apprenticed in her studio, and I learned to pass this legacy along to singers and speakers and leaders. We are living in a time when it has never been more important to find and express our authentic voices. We need the strong voices of experts and leaders now more than ever. We need people to step up and trust themselves and their messages so that we can hear new ideas that will bring us back into unity rather than division. This is what is my pleasure to do. I help leaders, speakers, and business owners connect to the power and passion that is within, so that their messages and their presentations are aligned to this passion and power. When you are in the presence of someone who is fully aligned with their passion and their power, there is something that happens to you. The vibrations of this alignment moves out into the world and literally vibrates the world. You can feel it. We know the difference of someone who's just talking from their head and talking about ideas. And this is especially something that happens with business or technology, where you've worked so hard on your content, you've become an expert in all that you do, and you've got the facts and the figures and the stats, and you know exactly what everything is about, all the little puzzle pieces and how to put it together. But sometimes you can't be heard because you're speaking from a place that is mental. And as we learned from the bishop earlier today, emotional intelligence, or that ability to connect on every level, allows all of that information to pour out of you in a way that it can be heard. And your know, like, and trust factor is elevated to an amazing level. So, what I actually teach is charisma and magnetism. Can you teach charisma? Most people think no. But in my research and in my study of the human voice and how the natural presence of a person who is confident in the way that they are delivering their message shows up either in real life on a stage or digitally, that changes the way you are seen. And people trust you more because you are aligned. So, what I have created is a step by step method where I help people activate their magnetism so that their message is always heard. I am so happy and excited that I get to work with great leaders and speakers who have so much to offer. And what I do is I help you become the favorite speaker wherever you go, so that you are so adaptable and connected to your message and your presentation that you can give it without practicing at a moment's notice, because we're going to learn how to adapt and improvise so that it's always pouring out of you. So even if it doesn't come out perfectly the way you would write it, because you are so authentically you, it comes out as it is meant to be heard. You're also going to activate and discover the treasures within that make you a charismatic leader, giving massive impact and value. And last, you are going to be ready to inspire, engage, and move people into action, including yourself. What I have learned about great leaders is at the time, they don't think of themselves as great leaders. They are on fire with some injustice or something that is moving them towards a new way of living, a new idea to open up communication and make this world more united. So, what they have to do is not only inspire others, but inspire themselves. I am so grateful to be here at International Business Growth Network and to align also with Black Links Global. This is an amazing time, and these two great networks are coming together so that we can build our legacy, so that we can build something amazing that the world is in dire need of. So, what I'd like to do is invite you to come to the magneticvoice.com and sign up for a connection call with me. I can't wait to get to know you better. I'm going to leave the link here in the chat. And I am opening up my mentorship program that is called Master Your Magnetism. so I can help you be more authentically you, so that all of your presentations, whether they are one to one or one to many, will have the impact and the influence that you desire. So I can't wait to see you and meet you and find out if you're a fit for my program and invite you in to a new way of expression, because your voice matters. Your voice has the potential to vibrate the world. So please lead us, speak for us. The world needs you now. Thank you.